Good time zones and fragments. I hope everyone's having a nice time for the day so far. Alright, so we're continuing with the challenge that I left last time. Thought I could finish it in one sitting. I probably could have if I extended stream for like maybe 2 more hours or so, but yeah. If I was doing things fast enough, I definitely could have, since I'm like way past the bar time for this one. But we're close though. We're like 3.5 almost. I don't remember what I specifically need to do here. Well, I have my general idea still, but like, which fossil am I actually working on before I left last time? Hey, Izzy. How's it going? I hope you're having a good day so far. Yes, I would be. I didn't even start a new one. Guess I still have a polycanthus though. Yeah, I didn't leave like an unfinished expedition, I guess. Don't have enough for this. Requires dinos with strong trait. Well, I guess I could start doing that. Does it just say dinos with strong trait? Okay. So not any specific dino at least. Where's the strong trait for this? Is it Claw? Oh, there we go, it is, yeah. I've at least 2 lost fights. Well, that's a bit convoluted. I mean, I could do that, but I really want to invest money doing all of that. I'd rather invest in scientists. Let's see. I can get mods for power station. Yeah. Can't even get a staff improvement, so that means can only increase my research category totals by... Oh, I didn't even rest them, right? By hiring more, but I do have an extra level to spare, I guess. So there's that. I guess we're watching dinos for a bit. I mean, I can't do much with my scientists. They're all on vacation. I want to level my... There we go. My camera angle there. Can figure out which button to do it with. Yeah, this angle kinda Yeah, I just realized, but I guess they're only visible through this. Well, not even through this viewing gallery. Guess I didn't plan well for the angle here, but it's not really gonna bother the guys too much. If I'm not mistaken, doesn't the monorail... Yeah, the monorail also provides some viewing here. Since it runs through some of the enclosures, I do get some viewing of that. There you go, it has some dinosaur appeal. Alright, going to Eeps. I felt that one for sure. Kinda nice how you went to sleep on some flora that actually has the same shade of color as he is. Kinda looks nice. Even the tree over here. Anyways, dinos are done. Well, not the dinos. Scientists are done sleeping, so if we can finish the polycanthus first, it's already there anyways. Trociraptor is available. Utahraptor. Guess that's like the next option, isn't it? Get the small dinos and whatnot. Oh, I can get the bat thing. The bat looking prehistoric mammal. Galley is also available. Okay, here's Polycanthus. There's faster expeditions here. Would take 2 minutes otherwise. 4 minutes. Okay, we get faster expedition then. Then for research, what are you gonna stick with? Land reptiles. Don't really want to go for sauropods. What about for armored? So it's only steggies. Unless I get more herbivore population. With the Polycanthus, I'm gonna get like at least 1 max, I think. So I have to release like maybe some galleys there. Kinda really capped by my scientist skill level. Is there treatment mods? Is that like the only thing I can do aside from doing like ad research? This will do that. It actually takes all of them to do this. I don't have much logistics power outside of my logistics specialist. Ain't that something? I like how this one is just waiting right next to the goat feeder. Just waiting for food to come out right next to the mouth. Although food did come out already, there's that goat running around. I think just in time too, the hunger is almost there. Although your status is currently just roaming, so definitely just chilling that one. I don't know if Deinonychus prefers feeders, but like, do they bother with the goat feeder or? I still have a goat feeder here. Not sure if they bother to hunt. Right, I still do need to buy that medium amenity. Spots here are full. That means I can get a new one definitely. Okay, so it's this area that's not receiving much. Right, but I can't put him here. I already put the toilet and the shelter there. And I did plan my spacing here a bit poorly, so can't use this spot either. Comfort 94. I thought you had like a good amount of rocks already. Also, I ended up giving that baryonyx more space. Yeah, definitely more space than needed. I could shrink this. I wonder, should I shrink that or should I just maximize the area here instead? Let's see. I mean, medium amenities fit within here just fine. Yeah, well, my objective is to build one for drinks. I still convert this first. There we go.
Time separated us for a reason. The dinosaurs used to belong here. This was their planet. But that was then, not now. So the question is, will time accept what this science is attempting? A resetting of the geological clock. The timeline that was a stable predictor of the world's progression? I don't know. But it sure is exciting to have a front row seat, isn't it?
I mean, you can just say life finds a way like you usually do. It's one way to solve that problem. I guess I'm going on a deficit here if I do that. What if I just plan it like this? Get a fish tank. Probably not gonna get as much value though. No, I can. There we go. Maybe just 2,000 less at best, but hey, I made it work. It did reduce the customer side for this one. I guess they are within the same like lane almost. Unidentified ailment. Where? Oh, not on the herbivore band. That's a problem. How come that? How come you're still at the base? There's already a problem here. Go check that one. Well, it's gonna be spreading to everyone there at this point. Right, let me put some training on this side this first before I forget. Okay, you have altruistic salary. I guess you can be a bit more well balanced, although you are leading genetics. I'll put more emphasis there. Leaning welfare, but oh wait, you are welfare specialist. Never mind. Yeah, that checks out. Okay, we maximize then. Genetic specialist. Okay. Cheaper research. Getting more on genetics, but can make you more well-rounded stat-wise. Faster expedition. Go logistics. I think I'll make you go logistics. So that we have another person that has high logistics skill. Then put more focus on logistics for you, and then done. You have rabies. Well then. That's something. Anyways. It's time to go there and take a pic of that. I thought for sure this was like the side entrance. My bad. This is a side entrance. What the heck? Was there another ranger team here? Okay, caught the culprit for sure. Submit that. Yeah, we got rabies medication. I guess welfare is like the next thing I'm kinda lacking on. It should be fine. I don't really need much of it. At least until I get to the point where I get the dinos that do need a lot of it for synthesizing and incubation. Okay. Okay, we're just waiting for like 10 seconds or so for it. And this side is not earning money anymore after I did this. Definitely we need more dinos. They're on their way to Medicaid, okay. See, with Polycanthus done, what does it eat though? It's defensive and needy. 50% chance for defensive trait. If only it was strong. That is the straight, not the straight D trait chance. That would help. Anyways, what do you eat? Ground leaf, well that's perfect. That definitely fits in with everything I have down there on the herbivore side. I'll just give you long-lived and then... Oh, you have a needy chance. Increase environmental need, okay. We'll eliminate that then. Large appetite is fine. Okay. It's not even that expensive. It's like 93k. Like very cheap. Okay, randomized color per egg. Save and exit. Okay. Okay, just one scientist and it's good. But what else can we get? What about the Saurus is available? I can go Parasaurolophus Galley again. Loratitan is also an option. Microceratus. Well, I can't go for another Ankylosaurid since I'm already going for Polycanthus. Iguanodon definitely. It's a good option. Okay, we'll go get Iguanodon. Let's see, your rating. Right, you need more rocks. I almost forgot about that. It's 326. I'm not sure what the total rating is here, but with the Ceratosaurus being 200, so that's 246. Easily 900 ratings that's pulling on this side. Not sure what the total is over here though. Well, I only got one, but that's like to be expected. We got the defensive and the long-lived trait. I didn't even see the cost for that, but I don't think it was that expensive either. Alright, the Deinonychus are also pulling on this side. But they're close enough here that they shouldn't be pulling anything from that side. It's just mostly only the Ceratosaurus and the Baryonyx. can build an innovation center and the gas attraction. Right, but I don't really bother with those, to be honest. Large hotel is available. Guess I am at a point where I can afford it. Or do I just move this like some? No, the gate's right there. But if I can move it here, I will. Oh no, right, I am supposed to put other amenities here. If I move it somewhere else, I'll lose appeal rating. I'll just replace it then. I already have enough money to spare for it. It is taking a while though. It definitely feels stuck too. I mean, it should be gone already. But okay. Anyways, let's get the Polycanthus out. Maybe it'll sort itself after I am finished watching this dino come out. It has some nice cheek markings though. It kind of looks like it's been scratched. Although it's just the pattern coloration.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Polycanthus to the...
So I didn't realize that the Polycanthus is that much of an obvious segment on the midsection. It's like only now that I've noticed it. I wonder how much percent are they related to armadillos just because of the segmented bands of armor. The dinosaur handler was injured during the dinosaur release process. What, did they got their hand stuck by the door or something? Pay them in compensation or we do nothing? Yeah, we compensate, sure. We have the money for it. Anyway, the hotel is done deconstructing. Okay, so I thought I have more space than this. Apparently, I'm just pushing it. Because a small hotel definitely did not look like it needs this much space, but surprisingly enough, not the case. Alright, but I do have a plan though. Alright, we can't even push it even if we wanted to because of terrain constraints. Well, what if we just move this? Oh well, I guess kinda out of range. But I definitely should be going on an expedition while I'm doing that, so that I'm not wasting too much time. There we go. Have some of the scientists be occupied. I don't think there's anything I can research with the remaining scientists I have at the moment. I guess I can get the lagoon and the aviary, although I'm not gonna be using those. Might as well get more skins, I guess. Okay, so at least I'm not having my scientists have too much free time. Make them productive while I'm preoccupied doing this. Okay, now I can fit it here a bit. Just a little bit though. There. I'm gonna wait for it to finish before I accept the pad for this. Instruction site's kinda getting in the way a little bit. Okay, we got the skin finished. Let's see if we can get more. Well, not yet, I guess. I can research that, so as well. Bread skins finished. And I'll just let that scientist chill for a bit.
Risk versus reward. That is the eternal debate. However, with this objective, the reward is high and the risk is low. Review the details and then get to it.
A fight to the death. Guess the one way I can do that is by having I think if I have more Ceratosaurus. Because I don't think they tolerate more than 3, but it's gonna be a costly endeavor. I don't think the 1 mil is enough to cover that. Barely, I guess, but I don't know, better than nothing, I suppose.
Allowing the dinosaurs to fight one another is controversial, and I understand why. I'm not unsympathetic, but this is how nature intended it. If we don't let them act on their instincts, these animals will act on them in other, more destructive and dangerous ways. See that it is done.
Well, I guess they are above population limit. And they're not fighting either. Huh. I guess I kinda screwed myself over with that one. So now I got a dino that's not even gonna do anything about it. Even though they're like above population limit. Maybe if they get the aggressive trait, although Don't think they'll be getting that. It's 330k too. If this fails, I just ended up putting another extra Cerato there. It'll make me money either way, even if it doesn't complete my contract, I can just cancel it. Okay, road here is done. Okay, so this was the plan. Almost. If not for the staff center. Okay. Let me move ya a bit further back. There. Get the luxury tile set to match the hotel. Okay, that worked. Just a bit crowded, but still worked. Because I don't know if I can do anything with this space anyways. I can barely put stuff there. Definitely would like more modules here for sure. Oh, there's two of them. Yeah, none of them has like an aggressive trait or anything. So I guess I just overpopulated them if nothing else. I'm actually making more money on this side. The Polycanthus was enough to put this amenity on a net positive again. Speaking of which, where is the Polycanthus? I don't see it. Oh, there you are. Wow, you are small. Although the Nodosaur is definitely a lot smaller than you. But right next to the Nasutoceratops, I didn't realize it was that small. Oh, they're kinda chilling there together. They're eating on the same spot though, that's nice. And in a way, they're also getting water at the same time. Okay, right. Probably need to hold off on sending another expedition since I'm about to have like a lot of fossils. Might have almost an I still, well, I got 18 slots, I guess, so never mind. But I might go over the limit. But my scientists do need their vacation again. Guess why not? Oh, that is... Damn, 1,600,000. I didn't realize the Guanodon expedition was that expensive. Dang. Okay, I guess I'm generating enough money for it, but damn. That is expensive. So we'll handle the Cerato situation in the meantime. So I'm at least earning close to 300k. There's that. Damn, even the Edmontosaurus is taller than the Armagasaurus. Guess I didn't realize how tall these guys are. I know they're tall, but when compared side by certain dinos, they definitely look taller. Like a lot taller than I originally thought anyways. Could they possibly be taller than the Cerato though? I think if they stand on their back legs without relying on their hind legs, or no, if they stand on their hind legs without relying on their front legs, they just might, posture wise. Though the Cerato will definitely still eat them for lunch.
En route to collect the asset.
Well, I guess I can get more tiny dinos. I've unlocked the research for a Drysaur at least. Maybe I can put like a Strutiomimus and the Galley together along with the Dryo. I don't think they're gonna have... Oh wait, they already have a cohabitation issue. It's probably from me adding an Ankylosaurid there, but it's only just one. For the most part, everyone tolerates each other here. Okay, we're done extracting fossils. Okay, this should be the last batch before I send them on another vacation again. Okay, so there's gonna be 5 Ceratos here now. Question is, will they all get along? Or will this finally trigger a fight? I'm not even sure. As far as I know, none of them have like social related trait. Well, there's one with the humble. Yeah, that means you're still gonna be a pack alpha regardless, because this one doesn't even have a social trait. Oh, that's like a personal one. Oh, a baryonyx and a ceratosaurus need to fight. Okay. Okay, I can do that. I I thought I just need to make dinos fight. I didn't realize it has a specific requirement. Now that I think about it, yeah, that does make sense. Instead of trying to make the same species fight, I could just make different species go at it. So obviously they will definitely fight to the death.
I don't just throw out congratulations like candy.
Okay, you have the humble
I
trait.
never throw out candy. But this, well, here you go. Nice job on increasing the park rating.
Okay, what's your age? You are at 52. Meanwhile, you are at both same age. Well, one of you has to be sacrificed so I can get my iguanodon, because that is an expensive endeavor. There shall be blood for the iguanodon, I guess. I was about to say iguanodon god, but it's not really a god, it's just a dino. What if Coin exists in this universe? Will he be happy with the dinos fighting? If you make dinos fight, does that make you a Coin cultist? I'm not sure. Probably. I'll make them go on vacation first before I send them to the expedition.
En route to pick up the asset.
Who died? What? Oh right, Miss Strutio must have been here for a while.
Asset to be collected.
Right before I even have the long-lived trait applied to them. Okay, I'm gonna have to cook up a new batch of Strutiomimus soon, I guess. They're about to go under population.
Asset being transported.
Oh, that's a different ranked one, never mind. I was wondering why there's like 2 tranked Ceratosauruses there.
Asset has been transported.
Right, now I keep forgetting I still need to put more rocks for the baryonyx, right. There, not sure if that's enough though. So it already detects the Cerato, also that's enough rocks, good. Okay, is the Cerato aware of the Suchomimus? No, not the Suchomimus, the baryonyx. Okay, it is. Okay, good, we just wait for them to fight. I mean, eventually the Cerato is definitely gonna get hungry anyways, because there's only Piscivore feeder here. I guess this viewing gallery might get the front row seat to that fight. So I'm at what? 4.1 stars now. Okay, before I watch that fight, wait, where's the... Okay, there we go. Let's send them on an expedition first. Okay, now I watch this. Alright, there we go. Maybe I should watch this from the viewing gallery perspective. There we go. Look at that right there. Okay, it's Dino Fight Night. Let's go. Alright, who are we taking? Baryonyx got the first hit. Although the Ceratosaurus has a bigger snout. Not sure if that will translate to... Well, I guess it did not translate to attack. It's already almost dead. One bite. Damn, one bite is all it took. Well, it's not almost dead, I guess. I just got an ailment. Still took a chunk of its HP though. $85 to $25. Meanwhile, you got... Yeah, see, you got like 3 more defense, but you definitely got a lower attack. That's what I was wondering. You got an injury. What kind of injury? Concussion. Prevent the dino with the infected wound from fighting. Well, I can only get the concussion if I do let them fight. But then again, this dino is not meant to survive. There's a chance that Baryonyx might assassinate that Ceratosaurus. If it was close enough. I've seen it with the other game already. Where if you trank a dino, you might as well just move them if they're with another carnivore. If they're not from the same species, they will try to kill them in their sleep. Kinda anticlimactic that it only ended with just one bite though. Well, I guess because of the tranquilizer, they did end up not fighting for the entire duration. I guess it worked out in the end. So I guess that counts with the dino losing a fight for the trait research. Oh, okay, here we go. We got round 2. If only the medic could stop interfering. But I do have it set there, so I guess. Alright, we got round 2. Will we get the Barry taking the... Oh, okay, it took the first bite again, and...
My compliments on your
we got a winner.
with that objective.
That was quick. Wow. This guy got like at least 76. Maybe the infection lowered his HP a lot, but 2 bites. Like 2 bites. Really? I got congrats on your victory, sir, but
Asset requiring collection.
I really thought the Cerato might put up more of a fight than that. Apparently not, even though it has a better attack. Like at least 5 points higher in attack. I already got my my 1 mil, I guess. Okay. Okay, might as well cover that research that I can't do now that. Yeah, now that my expedition team came back. Problem is, yeah, I'm not gonna have enough. Oh, I can take up to 5. Okay, that's good. That is definitely good. Because I only thought I'm like capped at 4. Yeah, well, we got like the bulk of the science team doing that research, but hey, it's a Suchomimus. It's a good. It's a good dino. Besides, we can put them here. We can put them here with the baryonyx. So I don't need to make another enclosure for it. You got some reimbursement out of that. Just a little. So now we have 4 Ceratos. With one of the original 3 kicking the bucket due to an experiment. Well, he at least paid for himself since it did cost me more than a mil to release the 3 Ceratos like in the last stream. So I did get some reimbursement out of that with the 1 mil from the Fight Night contract, I guess.
I want us to keep our focus on getting these objectives accomplished. Read up on this latest one.
Increase the size of the largest territory population. I don't get this one. Your amenities can earn more. Modify dinosaur's genome in a specific way. I don't get all genomes available. And I don't have my scientist available at the moment. It needs 10 minutes. And I can try this.
The more space we develop, the more dinosaurs we need to keep things interesting.
Increase the size of the largest territory population to 7. Oh, you mean the population size? Okay. I already have 5. Actually, which would be that 5? Oh, you mean my Ceratos? Okay. I guess we can release 2 more Ceratosauruses. Oh wait, no, I only have 4 of them. I don't have 5 of them. What about here? Is it the Edmontosaurus? I only got 4 of them too. Okay, let's see. Let's check. Oh, it's the Nasutoceratops. Okay. I can do that. They shouldn't be too expensive. I only need like 2 more of them at best. Either that or we might as well get more Strutiomimus. Like, they're about to die from old age anyways, so it's time to get a new batch then. That might be a better option. Although they did say largest population, so I'm not sure if it'll count. You know what, let's just go for with dinner Pseudoceratops just to be safe. We do have one more modification available. I guess we'll just put humble there. A 5% chance of having them have a reduced environmental need, so there's that. I can finish this in under 10 minutes, so I'm still gonna get a meal out of that. 1 meal. Which is 100% I definitely need to help with the iguanodon. With the iguanodon situation. Because that is really expensive. Although I think that should be my... That should be my last expedition for it. Social and humble. Both of them has it. And they don't have large appetite. You might actually have them take over as alpha for the Pseudoceratops then. I should have checked the base rating for the baryonyx. Because I'm curious how much the rating increased for it after winning the fight.
Their forecast has been updated. The snowstorm warning level has been raised.
Oh, they still have the same color though. Even if I put it at random. Guess they're just twins. Oh right, there's a storm.
Well done. Continue along this path and you're sure to impress someone. Perhaps even me.
Yeah, well, no one's trying to impress you, woman. Okay, more Strutiomymas are dead. I do need to release a new batch, definitely. But now we can actually give them the long-lived trait. There we go. Alright, I can't use the map because the snowstorm is kinda impeding everything right now. Well, that ranger team is cooked. But, well, at least that's what I would like to say. Seems like the Cerato doesn't mind. Somehow. Target is staying perfectly still. I guess the T-Rex logic from the Jurassic Park movie works. If you don't move, it will not see you. Like, okay. Sure thing. Actually, I guess the one with the social trait is still the alpha, surprisingly enough. I thought the new pair of the Pseudoceratops will... Yeah, because you got the social and the humble trait, meaning they got like 45% more dominance than the other one. Well, 20% more dominance than the other one. Or maybe they'll try to challenge for it. They are nearing the current alpha. There we go. They are nearing the current alpha. They might challenge for it. They have literally crossed paths as well. Okay, I guess they're just content about it. They crossed paths and nothing happened. Okay, cool. I guess they're just cool with it. Okay, good. Snowstorm finished at least. And we got a disease breakout or an outbreak in the park. Habitation is 0%. What about for the Edmonto? 0. What about for the Pseudoceratops? Still around 12% at best. Okay. That means there's not really a problem here. They're the only ones who has a problem, and that's because there's an ankylosaurid. But other than that, it's not really a problem. Yeah, all of them have a long-lived trait. One of them has the social trait, so that's definitely pack leader.
To some, this may seem
Infected
inhumane,
wound.
but when we let the
I
dinosaurs
already have...
fight, or when we manipulate them to,
Do they even
we
fight?
gain a greater understanding of the animals. This research may eventually help us to better manage them.
I was about to say I don't have the research for it, but did they actually fight? And it's not even the alpha that they fought. Although I do have like a hypothermia problem. Okay, so how do I deal with that? I don't have medication for it. I have nothing for the hypothermia. Guess I'll just naturally go away. I mean, it already stopped storming. Okay, so with that, I don't have to worry about the Struthium population for a while. Guess I can get a Chasmosaur. Don't really use that though. Spino is available. Definitely am undermanned for that. No ailments detected. Wait, hang on. But it's not. Okay, now it's letting me click on this one. Well, you do look like someone with hypothermia. You look so pale. Causes a dinosaur to become comatose. Dangerously low body temps can be fatal if not treated. Oh, I need to trank you first. Okay. I got it. I need to do the same thing to this guy. Well, that Edmontosaurus did not go pale. I guess that's just the natural coloring for that dino in particular.
Picking up asset.
Yeah, this for hypothermia, it's just transferring it to the medical facility. Monodon's at 88%, I think. After synthesizing the fossils, it should be at 100.
Asset transportation underway.
Okay. It said one of my dinos have an infected wound. Does it even show up here though? Oh well.
Asset has been delivered.
Okay, well that's happening. I only got one scientist that's not, or that's preoccupied, I guess, right now. So I'll do another big research first. More scientist training. Gotta prepare them for the spine. I think that's the only big dino I'm gonna be able to access for this one. And now I guess we wait. Guess I'll activate fast forward for this. Since I do need to get the Edmontosaurus there as soon as possible. Okay, you're done. Okay, move you back here. And move you there. Did it wake up? Oh, they're still ticking. Okay, never mind. My bad. Okay, now transfer them in.
Heading to collect the asset. Assets in the air.
Low health. I guess that's the Edmontosaurus. Yeah, no worries. I got it. I guess it's injured and it has the hypothermia, but I got it.
Confirming asset delivery. Asset transportation complete.
There we go. They should take care of that. So they're both gonna be done in about a minute or so. So that's just your coloration then. You just look really pale. It's like rock colored.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Okay, staff training is done. And they're all overworked. I guess they're okay. I see how it is. It's another vacation for you guys. Okay. Guess I'll make the guy with the altruistic trait the generalist. Yeah, I got maximum welfare and then I might as well put it on genetics. Reach welfare 10 with a staff member. Well, I guess I got an achievement. Good for me. Okay, genetics 8. You're capped on that. That's fine. We'll just spread it out then. Cheaper research will max you at genetics. Guess welfare is like your second highest. We'll put it there. It's for you. Logistics. Yeah, we'll go with full genetics. Why not? And you're the logistics specialist, so there's that. Max that, and then... Okay, we're good. Now I guess we all put you in vacation. Or on vacation. Anyways. It's gonna be 2 minutes. Okay, let's see. Did the alpha change? Yep, I knew it. Eventually it'll start challenging for it. But at least now they're affected by both the humble and the social traits, so that's less environmental need and less area needs growth for all of them. We do have a population of 7, so it does help to have their increasing needs be more or be a bit stifled, I guess. Although they definitely have a herd of their own. For sure with those numbers. The second largest herd that I have here is the Strutiomimus, but then again, these guys aren't necessarily gonna do anything. Not that any of them here would exactly do anything to begin with. I mean, they're all chill. How does that look from this viewing gallery since it's a bit elevated? I guess it's more of a top view compared to this where you're more in line with the dinos. Okay, they're done taking their vacation. Alright, let's see. Already got the Suchomimus unlocked, so we'll go with that. So we can actually have another dino in the... Oh, never mind, we're not yet done. We're not yet done with the Iguanodon. Why? Well, at least we can get it done in under a minute. Okay, we're constantly at like a 4.1 or so to 4.0. I'm guessing the amenity needs definitely have increased. Alright, so I need to build more now. I think I'll stick to medium amenity. Just because of the size needs over that I have. Or the spacing, I guess. Okay, so it's obstructed. Even though it shouldn't be. As far as I know. There's literally enough space there. It's just the game being finicky with things again. Okay, put it there. Another one. There we go. Okay. Then we just gotta configure it. Well, I still have time. Where the expedition comes back. Let's change that to food. We got drinks. This one will be shopping. Right. Okay, that puts this at 100%. Just gonna wait for this to finish so that... Or... But no, I feel like the Suchomimus should be enough to tip the scales. It's like 600 appeal for that one. I think it should be enough. I just need to optimize the like guest needs and that should do it, I think. I'm just checking just in case, but I think the only place I can find actually, where was it? Oh, there we go. Just only on this side. That I can only get a Suchomimus. Okay, while waiting for that, I can do more research. Yeah, it should be enough. Right, so let's optimize. Let's optimize the amenities. $2K to 1. So steak and, well, donuts make more. Okay, we stick with donuts and then fountain with skeleton display. That should do it. Over here, let's see. Action figures 3.3. Books are 3.5. Well, I guess 3.1, but it's still higher in comparison. It's still books, that's the highest. Okay. Go with books and then Fish tank. It's not much of a pull than I was expecting. Maybe, you know what? Maybe... Here we go. Okay, we go hats, and then we'll go with the usual strat of just doing this first, and then skeleton display. Okay, so I definitely made more money, at least 1k more than the one fig I was trying to do a while ago, for sure. So another Dread Strutiomimus.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
So at this point, only one of the original Strutiomimus is left. And I managed to increase my park rating by 0.2 just by optimizing my amenities, so that's good. Okay, now that we got the Iguanodons, Iguanodon has a minimum population of 1, so it doesn't need to be a herd. But I can get definitely more than 1. Short-lived though, so... We're going for a random per egg, okay. Remove that, make them long-lived instead. They have a... Well, I guess I only need 1. Wait, what does it even eat though? I should have checked first. Ground fruit. I think it's already covered by the cycad grove, so it should be fine. Okay, even if there's one that gets the needy trait, should be fine.
Transportation underway.
Okay, let me check real quick. Okay, so cycad grove does give ground fruit, so I was at least correct with that. I think I only have like 2 scientists that are available at the moment. Yep, just 2. See if I can squeeze in another research while that's happening. Okay, that'll do. So they're all earning a net positive. That's good. Right, I need to I need to actually open the shelters. I forgot about that. Probably because the snowstorm is not as like threatening as like when an actual storm happens most of the time. That's why I keep forgetting to like open the shelters when I should. And I opened the shelters way too late for that. Should have opened it way earlier, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, only one of them does not have the needy trait. And it's a good thing I only need one. Alright, we'll take that one then. Good thing they can just be fine with only being solo. I guess now that I think about it, the Montosaurus is also the same. No, actually, never mind. They have a minimum of 4. Never mind. They used to be fine solo in the first game. Yeah, we got a 26% on the Suka already. And we're also getting the Oranosaurus at the side. So I guess if I feel like putting another Hadrosaur here, that's an option. Okay, so there have a lot of overlapping territories. Although the majority of it is probably, yep, majority is just the Nasuto territory. I see, this is why I'm still surprised that the Ceratosaurus lost to the Baryonyx. I mean, security rating for them is 5. This one's like a 4. And it only like took 2 strikes as well. Yeah, you agree with that, don't you? But hey, you're still a winner. Alright, I forgot. I was curious about what the actual rating for the base rating anyways for Baryonyx is. Okay, 326. I don't think beating the Ceratosaurus did increase any of its appeal, although it used to do that. Maybe it needs more fights. It might need more fights. Yeah, it did not increase. I guess it needs more fights. Oh, I can't fit a 6 slot here. Or can I? Oh, no, never mind. It's still extracting. I thought it was done. I was wondering if I couldn't fit the fossils there. Okay, I guess I'm going with the 5-4 first. There we go. Okay, the Anonicus are really cramped there, but it's barely enough, but it's enough. Just enough to fit all three of them. It's a really good thing I still had the allowance here back then, so that I could expand in case it doesn't go well. And I did expand it for sure. Okay, that's already extracted. And get one of those. 6 slots one. Just putting more scientists on extraction and expedition so we can get the process done faster. Okay, we've exhausted this dig site, so that probably means I have enough.
I like this next objective. I think you will too.
I have enough fossils for the 100% genome. New research to be done or keep your dinosaurs disease free. This one is literally a freebie. I'll take it.
While you could argue that these animals are living experiments, they are still deserving of the best care we can provide. Healthy specimens, if you will, make for better science.
That's free 500k right there. 580. So for research, guess more color patterns, why not? And I guess it's time for them to take their vacation again. Okay, fossil done. Okay, I can still push them for one more extraction at least, while waiting for the other stuff to finish. Yeah, it's definitely a nice view from the veranda. Right on the pool as well. There's like a pool here. Alright, time to release the iguanodon.
This dinosaur is large, bulky, and has a stubborn disposition. It's called the iguanodon. It's an herbivore with attitude. I'd suggest giving it a wide berth.
I feel like I got scammed because when I looked at the eggs a while ago, you're supposed to be orange. And you're definitely not orange. But you know what? It is what it is. You're out and you're cool, so that's what matters. Cohabitation is... Okay, which one do you not get along with? Oh, the Edmontosaurus. You don't get along with other hadrosaurids. Interesting. So hadrosaurs prefer to be like in a separate herd. Then
Many species of carnivorous theropod have stunted
be with like a diverse one, I guess, but that's fine.
This is proportionally long.
There's literally only one of this guy anyways. Is did Montosaurus actually still bigger here? I think just by a little bit. Damn, so even the Edmontosaurus still is bigger than the Iguanodon, although they do have like lankier arms compared to the Iguanodon. Okay, so that increased it by like a 0.2. Alright, I should rest them first. I haven't rested them. There we go. I'm still impressed of how pale this Ceratosaurus looks. Like it would really blend well with the snow.
My team is reporting that the job
Yep.
is done.
Easy
I
500k.
expected no less. And I'm pleased to see that my expectations have been met.
Easy 500k from that contract. Still got some time left for 30 seconds. Alright, hang on, where's the Polycanthus? There you are. Well, we'll just watch them for a bit while I go grab a snack. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back.
Rounded horns.
Okay, let's see. Right, so the researchers should be done resting now. Wait, what? There we go. I was wondering why it cancelled. Okay, then. Guess I'm sticking with the Suchomimus, right? So I'll just have to optimize the guest needs. You can go hatchery upgrade. Then we get better padding. I think that's pretty much it. Well, I can go get 2 rides, but I'm not really gonna use it. We will just get a large fence, I guess. Alright. There, just to have everyone doing something at least. Alright, let's see. They're at least at the high 90s, so that's good. Restroom and shelter are low on this side. Okay. So we'll have a restroom here. Then a shelter as well. There we go. Right, that puts it back to the high 90s. Guess I know how to solve that problem, I guess. If I made the roads connect. Does that help? There we go, it does help, yeah. Okay, good. This side is mostly concentrated. But I can't really build anything here. I guess I could. Actually, still
If
could,
it's not
but
obvious by now,
it's
the
just
only
a
thing
small
keeping this
margin.
park and not a prehistoric hunting ground are the fences. Let's see what we can do to improve them.
It's just a small margin. But I did get a 0.3 increase on the rating. Just by doing that, so it definitely did help. Guarantees egg synthesis success or additional base. I'll take this one. Okay, there's that. Main thoroughfare unlocked, okay. I'm just waiting for the fossils to finish then. And do one big research. That would be the spino. Once I finish the fossil synthesization here. Okay, so it increased to 4.6. I guess it's a matter of visibility as well. But let's say the range is like 4.5 to 4.6. You definitely got a good variety going on. But yeah. Definitely one Suchomimus will be enough to tip the scales here. But actually, what about the patting? Patting is still good actually. This side's a little crowded, just a tad. That, I guess that barely helped. It's good enough, I guess. I can't really do much here since actually I'm not gonna do anything with this path, right? So what if we just give them a path that they can take to here? Okay, so it solved it a little bit. Yeah, it solved it a little bit. So that's good. Can I move it here? No, even though, well, I guess I can. Just really awkward with spacing. Oh, if it works, I guess. Okay, move that there. So I'm planning to have there. It still kinda doesn't help. I guess we'll just leave it at that since... Oh wait, it's yellow over here, isn't it? Okay, wait. No, it does help. It does help. It's just that this is the problem at the moment. I can't really do much about that. Okay, so for now we'll just settle with that. It's good enough. It'll do. Okay, now then, everyone's done with their research and whatnot. Suko is still, well, 83%. I thought, damn, we were just getting Oranosaurus stuff. And I thought we were like almost done with that. That spine is 5 mil as well. That, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get that. Too expensive. There, that'll do. Alright, there's a snowstorm. I forgot about that, right? Time to open the shelters again. I keep forgetting. Yeah, that iguanodon is eyeing the Armagasaurus. Although he didn't really do anything. I guess it was just greeting. I don't know, it's just that the iguanodon looks menacing. It has the menacing look on its face by default. Okay, close the shelters since we're good. In about 5 seconds, the expedition team will come back. And it does. As long as the spot is available, then we can get more fossils. I could have sworn it closed down last time I sent an expedition there. That's why I thought it was already depleted. Apparently not though. Okay, what else can I fix around here? Batting is more or less dealt with. Just little concentrations here and there, but it's more or less good. Amenities are also in the high 90s. Transport's 100%. Restrooms also in the high 90s along with shelter. Profit's also good. Dinosaur visibility is good. It's mostly good. It's just a little bits of gaps that's not covered. Plus, got like the large hotel helping out with the visibility, and then the monorail station, of course, also gets a view of the carnivores every time it passes by. Everything's been optimized at least. I just need a new dino. That's a bad part. Everything is like non-Suchomimus related. Except for the Amber, I guess. But the good news is that if we can 100% the Brontosaurus, then the rest of the fossils I'll be getting are for Suchomimus specifically now. I haven't visited much the Deinonychus, I guess. So for the most part, they're just chilling though. Polycanthus is afflicted with something over there. Oh, it's feeding time for all of them. That would be a good photo to have with the ranger team. Although I don't think I'll get there in time though, but that'll be a good photo right there. All three of them gathered in one place feeding. It really makes me wonder if I do need the live feeder for this. They seem to not really prefer it. Except, huh? So I lost the fossils that I got from the expedition. That's the drawback for that. Right, sure. Sure, I guess. Are you not done eating it or just staring at the meat? Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's really bad. I didn't realize my dinos got TB over here. But I don't have the medication for it. It's just spreading like wildfire. But at least I do have the medication for it. I thought I didn't have the medication there for a sec. But I can research the immunity for it. And I will definitely do that. Because that gave me a scare there for a moment. There we go. Outbreaks done and dealt with. Alright, I forgot I did use the medium fence for you. Did I use for the Cerato? Just the small fence. Pretty much used small fence for everything. Okay, this should do it. Just one more. Okay, two more fossil extractions and that should do it. For both dinos too, I think. Okay, that research is done. Good. .7. I only need 0.3. It's literally just one Suchomimus away from reaching 5 stars. Storm warning? Okay. Good, at least it warned me. I can't find the shelter for some. Okay, there we go. I almost couldn't find the shelter there for a sec, but okay. I opened it just in time, and then... Okay, you guys will be working overtime. And then I'll go rest you. I mean, the storm will take a while, so... You'll definitely get your money's worth of your vacation, I guess. Okay. Put them on vacation while there's a storm happening. I mean, I can't really do anything while that's happening as well. I have at least shelters open in multiple spots, but it may be filled too much over here. What are the other people doing? Go inside the shelter. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. I don't want them starting to sue my ass just because they didn't go inside the shelter when they should have.
There's a new objective. I'm sending you the details now.
Modify a genome. Don't let your guests get hurt. Two of these as well. So basically I only have like 2 options. I'll take the free 270k.
It's no joke. If things go wrong around these animals, it's no laughing matter.
Oh, I need to reach a safety rating of 100. How do I do that? I guess it's kinda affected right now that there's a snowstorm. Well, it should be pretty much safe. It's like the safety rating only lower because they keep trying to like bully the ranger teams. Yep, just like that.
You may not know this, but I've seen some serious stuff during my time with the dinosaurs. Claire and I, we've had our share of close calls. But your work on that objective, that wasn't a close call. That was a slam dunk.
Okay, so it was a free 100% then. They just wanted the dinos to not be sick. Okay. Well, it's easy 270k, like I said. Okay, now we can get a Suchomimus. Random skin, random pattern, and then long lived. We'll take away the antisocial. Thirsty, large appetite. Oh, we can get humble so that we can have a slight chance of lowering its environmental needs. Minimum population is 3, so I need 3 of these. I need 3 of them, and then thesis batch is like only 1 to 4. Well, since when did they need 3 minimum? Maybe I'm just not remembering correctly, I guess. Okay, it's a batch size of 4 at least, so that takes care of the population requirement. Yeah, what do we got? We got aggressive. My goodness. Okay, so that's out. Well, we'll only get 3. We're not taking the one with the aggressive. They will try to kill the baryonyx for sure. Hey Josh, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day so far, and thank you. Appreciate it. I am a licensed psychometrician now. I will be doing my oath taking by the end of the month, but yeah, I did pass my licensure exam very recently. But yeah, thank you though, appreciate it. And I don't have enough money for incubating this. It's like 4.6 mil. I guess I have to wait until I generate more money. They're expensive though. I know I genetically modified them, but damn, that's expensive to incubate. I'm actually surprised I didn't fail my psychological assessment in that test, because I was pretty sure that out of all the 4 subjects I took that day, that's the one that's gonna be needing some help with the other 3 subjects. I was pretty sure I needed to have 3 subjects to pull that one specifically, but it passed on its own though. It's like the minimum passing per subject is like 75. I got a 76 on that one. The other ones are pretty good, like 88, 89, and 91 respectively. So I actually passed all of the subjects without needing to pull any one of them with the other subjects. Right? Like, I didn't actually expect it either. Let alone getting like high marks on the other ones as well. Because I was at least sure that I would pass the other 3, then the other one might need some help. But what happened instead is that the other one passed, and then the other 3 actually ended up being high marks. So I definitely got more than what I expected, and I'm very happy and thankful for it, for sure. My highest is like industrial organizational psychology, which actually kind of fits with where I see myself working. I kind of see myself as like an office person. So that will definitely help with HR related stuff, but we'll see. I'm just taking my time right now since we'll be moving to like a new place soon. So I'm just like checking like job openings here and there while I just take my time basically. I don't want to like do anything major while we're still preparing to move to a new place since gonna be a lot of things to juggle. I got time anyways. I'm gonna fast forward this. I'm not earning enough. I'm earning money like slowly. 287k. I think even with the new dinos, I'm earning less because of the total salary from the scientists. But that dinosaur. Oh, the last of the first batch of Struthiomimus I had. Okay. That one lasted for a long time though. Compared to the other 3, I think that one went way past its expected life expectancy, I guess. It passed old age, definitely. Or went past it, I guess. Okay, we're at 4.7. It'll do. Get this, and get that. All of them, surprisingly enough, have the humble trait. For a 25% chance of getting the trait, it sure appeared on 3 of them. No, all of them, really. And that's only a 25% chance of happening, but it ended up appearing for all of the eggs. Surprisingly enough. Right, I do have a need for sand for the Suchomimus, so while I wait for that, but where is it? Sand. Where's sand? Grass, snow, rock, sand. Okay, sand. There we go. Can create like a shoreline here. Although it's not gonna be that visible, I guess, unless it snows. Though I'm pretty sure the snow covers it. It's like a nice sandbar, I guess. There we go. I mean, they don't really require much of it, and their alpha is always gonna be guaranteed to have a humble trait, so that's gonna be a reduction in the area needs. So that much should be fine. They don't really need rocks either, right? Nope, they don't need rocks. But I will definitely need a new feeder, I guess. They might be too overpopulated in a single feeder. I mean, the baryonyx will also be eating on the same thing as well anyway, so... There we go, just so that they don't feel overcrowded, I guess. I didn't even check the rating for them. What's like their appeal? 639. Yep, that's definitely gonna catapult me to way past 5 stars. I knew it was like 600 something, so my estimate was correct. I don't need to get a T-Rex, a Turbo, or a Giga. This much will do it. Alright, I didn't randomize... Did I randomize the color for the Suchomimus? I don't think I did. I don't think I randomized their colors. But yeah. Okay, I think I did, considering that's definitely not their base color right there. I think I did. Yeah, it's definitely not base color, so I at least did randomize their colors and patterns. They have a really thin snout. I'd be surprised if I put another Ceratosaurus here and one of them decides to fight it. I'd be surprised if the Cerato loses to this one. I don't think that thin of a snout is really gonna do that much damage against it. Although it does have the attack of 85 with a defense of 27. It has the same attack with the Ceratosaurus. Why? Like, it has a wider snout. They have literally the same bite force as the Cerato. They're actually the same color with the grass here. That's actually pretty cool. It's sand colored.
Don't think all of your hard work goes unnoticed. It does get noticed. And the animals appreciate it as well.
Well, there's that. I completed it in, let's see, 5 minutes and 17, at least in game time. 2 minutes and 17 more than the par. Although I could have gotten the par if I didn't just fumbled in the early part last stream. But hey, it all worked out. Yeah, let's just wait until the last Suchomimus gets dropped. Then I'll go eat lunch. I mean, it's only 30 minutes left until the usual 3-hour mark for me, but I'm only doing one challenge. I only went back to the game because I missed playing it. I'll start playing a new game next stream. Still debating which one though. I can either go for Prehistoric Kingdom, but if I play that game, it's almost as if I'm just playing this one anyways. But at least we get prehistoric mammals as well. We get like saber-tooth tigers. Or just saber-tooths, I guess. Then woolly mammoths, along with dinos. Or I can finally play Norland. Although there's been quite a few updates since I last played, so I definitely need a new build order first. Since I don't necessarily have to rush wheat now, carrots is also an option. And I haven't played in a while too, so just so that I can get used to how things work again. Yeah, anyways. That is a nice little park that I managed to build. I didn't really need to consume like not even the entire space in the middle. So the left and right spots are occupied. And yeah. Alrighty. Let me just... I'll save even though I'm already done here. Alright, so... that'll be all for today's stream. Thank you everyone so much for dropping by. Like I said, not sure if the next stream will be tomorrow or like the other day, I guess. Or the next day, I mean, depends, but yeah. I'm gonna think about what I want to play by then, but let's see. See if anyone's streaming. Okay, so not a lot, at least not a lot compared to the usual streaming today. I'm used to my Twitch not being able to like handle the entire list that I have. Since usually there's also like a lot of people streaming at this time. But yeah. Good night, Kay. Congrats again. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it. Have a good night as well. Alright. So we'll go right out now. Again, thank you everyone so much for dropping by, and this is your Memory Weaver signing off for today, and I will see you all next time. Have a good day and take care everyone.